Hello, this is Andre with another edition of Freedom Minutes. This one's going to be another controversial subject. I don't know why it has to be so controversial, but it is, and that's the Second Amendment. I hear people arguing about the Second Amendment. Even some of the lawyers in Congress every once in a while listen to what they say, and I'm thinking, I don't think you've read it. Okay, so let's start by actually reading. In some groups, I've actually asked people, how long is the Second Amendment? And I get a lot of blank stares. And I'll get something like, well, it's not terribly long, maybe a couple sentences or a couple paragraphs, something like that. Folks, the Second Amendment is a single sentence. Let me read it for you. Okay, Amendment 2. Article the 4th. A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed. Now wait a minute. Those folks that just want guns to be available anywhere at a fair or whatever, you can just buy it at any time. What are the first words? The first three words. A well-regulated. Okay? If you don't have a problem with your teenager going to a driver education class and having to pass a test to drive your car, and if you don't have an objection for the car having to pass a safety test and be registered, then why would you be against the registration of guns and the training thereof? It doesn't make any sense. Now the fourth word, okay, this is a problem. Why? Because we have to go back in the days of the Constitution, okay? The fourth word is militia, a well-regulated militia. What was a militia? Well, first of all, it was regulated and approved by Congress, okay? But basically it had two purposes. One was that it was a group of citizens in a given city or community, and their purpose was to, number one, protect the community against criminals. Makes sense, okay? And number two, okay, is to protect the citizens against a tyrannical government. Now, let me see, those folks that want to ban guns. In other words, the end result that would be logical here, you're approving that the only people that would own guns would be criminals and the government? That doesn't make any sense either. Both extremes of this argument are wrong. I'll just say that right now. The people that are against guns, you're wrong. The people that just want to buy them at any point in time and not have any training or any registration, you're wrong. There needs to be a cooperative, some sort of legislation perhaps in Congress that defines this in a logical way that preserves freedom, honors choice, and yet still preserves order and safety. Doesn't that make sense to you? Please add your comments, and please order my book, Don't Ever Take Away My Freedom, under the pseudonym Thomas Patrick Long. It's an award winner, and hopefully in this election season something like this could cause some good discussion at the family dinner table or among groups, because we need to be discussing these things with sanity and with concern and with honor and respect. That's what we should be about. So anyway, that's it for this one, and I hope you'll tune in for the next one. Thank you so much. God bless.